What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are out here, Lake Tanawax, pre-spawn bass fishing. A lot of people don't like this lake, or they don't. They prefer other lakes. I will say that over this lake, and that's fine with me because this is my hometown lake. I just know this lake so well. It's where I like to go because I just kind of know all the spots, and so I do fairly well here. So anyway, we're starting on the, I guess this would be the east end. We're starting on the east end of the lake. We're just going to try back in here. Bass are in their pre-spawn mode. So what they're doing is they're going from their winter haunches, their winter holes, and then they're moving up to these secondary pieces of structure. And they're not all the way into where they're going to spawn. Odds are they're going to be in that like 8 to 12 foot of water. But they should be eating. So what I have tied on today, we got a spinner bait. I actually was planning on throwing that a lot today, but it's fairly calm out. But there is a little cloud cover, so maybe it comes into play. I'm not sure. I would like a little bit more wind, a little bit more chop on the water than what we have. Another thing we have is this jig. This is probably what we're going to start off throwing. Then we have a jerk bait. This is a Rapallo Shadow Wrap 11. And then the tried and true, just like if you don't know what to throw, or if you're new to bass fishing, I think almost everybody throws one of these. Just a Cinco. A lot of people call them Cincos, but they're basically just a stick bait. I mean, a lot of companies make them, so let's get to going. I kind of stopped a little short of our destination. So hey, there's fish on the screen. Fish right here. These right here, that's fish. More than likely perch. Just by the size of them. Our water temps are 45. Not exciting. Oh, shucks. I didn't see that guy. There's a guy over there in the kayak. So we're gonna go over here. Check out how dirty my boat is. Took me and Braden out. Look at all this mud. Mud. I haven't cleaned it out yet, but we have mud everywhere. This is from our trip to Rife Lake. Where you put your boat at the launch there's like two sides. You have a clay bank, like a clay side that's all nice and sandy, but it's nasty mud, or there's like sheer rock. So I didn't want to go to the sheer rock side. Obviously I went to the sandy side, but then it got my boat nice and muddy. First cast. Anybody home? All about finding out. I'm gonna throw this just out here. We're in 10 feet right here. It's kind of like a flat. This would be a spawning area. Once like May hits and these bass are actually spawning, this will be filled with lily pads all across here. And a little tech tip. If you're like, I don't have any electronics, I don't know like where the spawning areas would be or where bass are going to spawn. They spawn usually in like 5 feet or less, 5 feet or shallower. And if you don't have electronics to figure out the depth of water, you can just look for lily pads, because lily pads only grow usually in 5 feet or less. They don't usually grow, past 5 feet, maybe a couple. But for the most part, if you see a lily pad, like a group of lily pads, that's 5 feet or shallower. The heck was that? Oh, there. We got him. We got him, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good fish. Oh, come on, baby. Yes. There we go. Woo! Man, you know what's crazy, guys? As I done switched up, that's probably a 3-pounder blind. Man, I wonder if this is the same. I've caught this bass, I think, like multiple times. I've caught a bass in this probably like 3 years now in a row. Not bigger than this, though. I don't think this is the same size. The one I've caught is like a 4-pounder, 4.5-pounder. This might go 4, but I don't think so. But it is definitely blind. Felt that little dunk, and I was like, oh, I'm going to wait for it. It's been so long, guys. I've been like, oh, I'm going to wait for it to hit again. And then I thought, wait, when they doink it like that, they got it. So I just set the hook. Let's see. Let's weigh it and see if it's a 4-pounder. Oh, my scale works. I haven't even used my scale in years, and it's been freezing. My scale is dead. Just going off of, this is all day 3-pound fish, guys. All day 3-pounder. Could be, I don't think it's 4, but it could be. I'm going to go 3.5. Somewhere in there. Sweet fish. Tell you what I did, guys. I was out here and I'm just like, I just kind of felt like, man, I think the jig will work. I didn't have a black and blue jig, but I did have black and blue skirts in my tackle box. I just felt like with the cloud cover and everything, it was just a little bit too natural and we needed something a little darker. So I just switched the skirts out. I took the skirt off of the one we were using, which was brown and purple, and I put a black and blue skirt on. We haven't been throwing this very long. I started throwing it over there at that dock, and I thought for a second at that dock, I think I had one. Something was on my pole, but it made me think, ooh, I think this is going to be the ticket. We're 2 docks later, we got one. That's going to do it for the day. we just caught the one bass for our first time out pre-spawn bass fishing of the year. I feel pretty good about it. I hope you guys liked the video. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, and we'll do it again.